Hey there. Today, we're going to look at some flower essences to support entrepreneurs on the journey of a launch. If you have had this experience, you know that it can be stressful and overwhelming, and there are a lot of details to manage. And these are some flower essences that I have found to be supportive for myself and for others. So, I have a list of flower essences for you today, and we'll go through them. I have them grouped, so there will be opportunities to like choose one or another based on your particular situation. And we'll be consulting the trusty flower essence repertory for most of these essences. Let's dive in. So, the first essence we have is elm. And elm is really easy to remember if you just remember elm is for overwhelm. Elm for overwhelm. And this is specifically for feeling overwhelmed by the number of tasks that you have to complete or not knowing where to start. Elm is excellent for helping keep us on track. Okay, so the next two are blackberry and cayenne, and they're really similar. They both kind of light a fire under your ass, they spark motivation. Blackberry is a little bit more external, so it will inspire external action, whereas cayenne will provide a spark for an inner shift that needs to transpire in order for the aligned action to come through. Blackberry and cayenne. Blackberry supports clearly directed forces of will and decisive action. And cayenne supports being capable of change and transformation and is specifically for stagnation. So if you feel stagnant, cayenne. And if you feel like you can't quite translate your ideas into action, blackberry. Okay, larch is an excellent all around confidence remedy. So if you're feeling a lack of confidence, larch fits really well in here in this context and is also broadly applicable, as are all of these flower essences. Madia is our next essence, and it is specific for focus, especially if you find yourself getting sidetracked or derailed. For instance, if you go on a social media platform to make a post, but then you find yourself scrolling, that type of thing. Madia is excellent for that. It helps hone and maintain focus and keep you on task, aiming for your goal. Rabbit brush. I have found rabbit brush super helpful. This is for keeping track of all of the little details, right? So, there are multiple areas where we're tasking and we're like talking with people and finalizing the slides and whatever it is that you have to do. There's like all of these little managing the tech, managing the content. There's all of these little areas that all require detailed attention. So Rabbit Brush can really help us hone in and focus on those details and keep everything organized. Similarly, but a little different, is Shasta Daisy. So Shasta Daisy is more for like synergizing all of the parts. Rabbit Brush is more detail oriented. Shasta Daisy is going to be more for keeping track of all of the different aspects and having them work in a synergistic flow. Rabbit Brush and Shasta Daisy for managing the synthesis of all of the aspects of getting your show on the road. Okay, Purple Aster. Purple Aster is dear to my heart. It's the only essence I'm sharing about today that's not in the book. Purple Aster grows around here. It's blooming now. It's early fall, late summer, early fall. And this essence I share about a lot because it's such a good one. And it really supports us in feeling like the work that we're doing is in alignment with our soul. And it guides us to doing work that is in alignment with our soul, if that makes sense. So it goes both directions. It supports us to be on a path, doing work in the world that is in alignment with our soul's purpose. And if we're moving through some bumpy territory or it feels like a little bit of a slog to get through the tasks that need to get done, taking Purple Aster can really support feeling like that is in alignment with the work that your soul wants to be doing, right? So we can really find some good support with purple aster. If you're a sensitive being, golden yarrow can be super helpful. So this really supports us in feeling integral in our boundaries and able to have our own experience in the face of an audience and maintain a sense of self as we bring ourselves and our work forward, right? So we don't like drown in the work or drown in the projections of others or others' experience. We're really able to maintain like, okay, this is me. I'm in this role. I'm offering this information. Here are these other folks. I don't need to be overly influenced by the energies that they're holding, right? So golden yarrow can be really supportive for a sensitive one coming towards an audience. Next is trumpet vine, and trumpet vine really supports articulate and colorful verbal expression. Okay, so this is going to help the voice come through loud and clear. It's going to help the speech be understandable and able to be heard. It supports active, dynamic projection of the self in social situations or in speaking situations. So trumpet vine can be really helpful for this type of work. Okay, so I'll just review those. We have elm for overwhelm, blackberry and cayenne to light a fire under your ass, larch for confidence, madia for focus, and then we have rabbit brush and Shasta daisy for organizing all the details. The rabbit brush is more the details, the Shasta daisy is more the synergy of all the pieces. Okay, we have purple aster. Purple aster for supporting us to feel like we are doing our soul's work, we are on purpose. Golden yarrow for social boundaries and being able to maintain a sense of self in the face of an audience. And trumpet vine to support colorful, vital verbal expression that gets your message across loud and clear. I have just a few more essences for you, and these are more for the other side of the launch. Like once you have completed this chunk of work, you're on the other side. So, yay, you got through the launch. Hopefully, you felt well received and you got your message across and you had good results and you're feeling satisfied and well met. And if you're not quite feeling that excellent, then let's look at some remedies for what might be going on. So, if you didn't meet your goals and you're feeling disheartened because of setback and you know you need to keep trying, gentian is a great remedy for that. Gentian will take off the layer of heaviness from the disheartened feeling and support you to continue on your path towards your goals. It's a great remedy. If you dug deep and you like pulled your creative forces through with gusto and really gave a lot and you're feeling burned out because of that, aloe vera flower essence is excellent for that burned out feeling. If you're feeling just like, who you really like burned the candle at both ends to get that thing going, you're wiped out, aloe vera will help with that. And olive is similar to aloe, but a bit different. Olive is for revitalization after a long struggle. So if you're feeling wiped out from the arduous undertaking of launching your program, perhaps olive will be supportive to you. As I said, all of these essences are excellent for any situation, and there are many more essences that could be applicable in this situation, but this is a good little collection to get you started if you want some energy medicine support for your launch. If you want more information about flower essences, you can find it in the description below. There is a link for a resource guide, a free resource guide, which includes dosage information. And if you want to learn how to make your own flower essences, you can buy my course, Making Your Own Flower Essences. It's very reasonably priced, and the link is also in the description below. So I hope you feel well equipped to maintain vitality and make the most of your entrepreneurial journey. Okay, thanks, and see you next time.